The teams come out here, the bottom two sides in the Premier League, Southampton and West Ham. We just need Saints to, having started the game well, to puncture West Ham with the first goal of the game and then see if they can grow in confidence and, like I said, really stretch West Ham mentally as much as anything. He's Walker-Peters driving down the right, little clever ball to Armstrong, lay off back to Walcott. He gives it to Ward-Prowse, central. To his right is Lavia, midway inside the West Ham half. Then the cross comes in from Walker-Peters. Walcott turns and volleys and it's wide. First real effort of any venom from either team, and Walcott hit that on the spin from the angle. Difficult one, but Fabianski was worried enough to dive to his left-hand side. It's a nice build-up from Saints. And I can tell you, everybody, that Brendan Rodgers has been sacked by Leicester, which I find truly remarkable with however many games to go. They've got 9 or 10. Brendan Rodgers sacked by Leicester. Maybe the league double being done by Saints over them was enough, Joe. But
yeah, and
after that defeat to Palace in the 94th minute, small margins for managers as well as players and results. If that stayed 1-1, would they have sacked him? One goal.
I think it's still a strange decision, Adam.
I agree. Now, that's a strong clash between Chileta-Sarr and Bowen. I'm not sure there was any intent. They both went for the ball as it came up towards Bowen, 50-50. He's slow to get up. Chileta-Sarr gives away the free kick. Portini understands that it might have been more of an accident than anything on this right-hand side. Come on, you Irons is the cry. Free kick from the right. They're good from set pieces, we know that. Kehrer sends it in. Free header. 1-0 West Ham. Haven't created a chance all game. And suddenly, Agard, who's never scored, has got it from the back, a free header, and Saints give away from a set piece again. This time, the free kick.
It's an offside, Adam. It's given offside.
Oh, is it?
Or is he waiting for VAR? The
linesman.
It's given offside. It's given offside. It looks like it has.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Wow.
It'll be checked. I think it's going to stand. I think Agard is onside, but I don't think it should stand, but I think it's going to. That's what I'm thinking. 27th minute. We wait for VAR and the decision from Peter Banks.
The problem is here that Oigard scores, but the player in front of him jumps for the ball and he's clearly offside in the face of...
He's also stopping any defender getting to Agard, so that's why they're interfering. Boos around the London Stadium for the home fans. We wait the decision. It's given. The goal is given, and Naif Agard, the Moroccan defender, has scored. There were a number of West Ham players offside when that ball was played in by Thilo Kehrer, but Agard wasn't one of them, and despite the obvious interference that other players around him would have had on Saints defenders, it's not deemed offside by Peter Banks, the fourth official.
Very good header by Oigard into the left corner, and Basuna has no chance to stop that.
No, but he's allowed to place it because he's just running free onto the ball, Joe. And he can't be that easy to score from a free kick from nearly on the halfway line. Nope. Nearly half an hour gone. Saints trying to get into the box. They do get into the box, and Perrot's shot is saved by Fabianski. Brilliant save, low to his left, and Perrot almost had his third goal against the Hammers. Little layoff for him was terrific, and Saints almost struck back straight away. Ward-Prowse takes the free kick. Everyone expected to cross, but he put it out to Walker-Peters. Back into Stuart Armstrong, edge of the box. Oh, and he's tackled by Lucas Paqueta. And now West Ham will break. It was a chance for Saints to get a shot away, and there's a man making a run from deep, and Saints are in trouble here. The first touch, though, from Kehrer is too thick, and he made all that ground up. And then Saints got back and stopped him getting anywhere closer to the goal. It was a good run from the German.
Yeah,
right
and good defending by Lunis, who had to make that long run with him. He comes all the way from right back position. Yeah, it's a really weird atmosphere.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Now they've got it over halfway. That's a clever run by Bowen off the right-hand side. Gathers it, twists onto his right foot. It's a great run. Shot curled off the crossbar and bounces back out to the edge of the penalty area where Paqueta has it. Low ball in from him, hits Chileta-Sarr in the body, comes back out. Elyounoussi clears. Mara mistimes the ball in the air. Elyounoussi clears it further, and Zuma will try and bring it forward. Drama at the end of the half. West Ham have it wide out on the far side. Emerson plays it to Ben Rama. Out goes Ward-Prowse again. Back in cleverly to the end of the penalty area. Into the box. Shot stopped. Doesn't go. Ward-Prowse is screaming at the referee. There's a player down injured. Ball caught by Bazunu, and Walker-Peters is still 80 yards up the pitch and needs treatment. And that was oh so close for Jared Bowen in stoppage time. Great play off the right-hand side, and he's curled it onto the top of the crossbar and back out again.
That was so close by Bazunu with no chance on that.
Saints have it again. The pace of the game is good now, everybody. It's 1-0 to West Ham. BBC Radio Solent. Sun's out in London. Here comes Sulemana. Inside and outside, past Paqueta, driving still into the penalty area, stumbles a little bit. Oh, just tried to lay it off. And Perrot's made up so much ground, he's now out of position because he was trying to get in on the inside of that ball. And then the ball played to Danny Ings. Is he offside? There's no flag. On the inside left, cuts in towards the D, spins around, still got possession. Half stopped by Bednarek. Out it goes to Bowen. He puts it over and wide, and there was no offside flag. It's a goal kick, Saints.
Yeah, that was opportunities both ways here, Adam.
Saints coming forward, and the fans here buoyed by those substitutions, as you can hear. So Saints give it away though. This time it's Ward-Prowse caught in possession. Soucek got to him, and Ings, and then Sulemana did well to get it back, and he's gone past Stuart Armstrong, and he's still driving Sulemana into the box. Low shot wide, but great intent from the little Ghanaian winger, and he's made a difference already. 57th minute. A shot from him, and his pace and trickery and quick feet as much as his actual speed really worrying West Ham's defenders. Brilliant play from Ward-Prowse to take Soucek out of the game, and then I've said that his pass is short, but it's rescued by Lavia. Great first and second touch. Out to his right, he's got Stuart Armstrong, tries to play a low ball in, comes off the defender Emerson. It's a corner to Southampton. And those Saints fans are doing their best behind that goal, which Saints are attacking in the second half to roar them on. Michael Antonio is about to return for West Ham. I've already written Ings as the man he'll replace. That's what you would suspect, like for like, and have Antonio's pace on the break in the last half an hour to counter-attack as Saints look to dominate. 55% possession they've had. They've had one more shot than West Ham. They've both had one shot on target, but it's the Hammers who lead this tight bottom of the table affair. This one's from the right for Ward-Prowse, so it's an outswinger into the heart of the area. It'll come back out to Romeo Lavia, edge of the box, low ball. In the end, Fabianski got down to save it as he whipped it in low, but in the end it should have been saved, and it was comfortably saved by Fabianski. That shouldn't have beaten him from there.
Most goals are scored in the last 10 minutes of the football game. It would
certainly dampen this place down if Saints could get a first, but if West Ham get a second, it's going to be party time at the London Stadium, and that ball deflected onto the crossbar thanks to a brilliant outstretched hand from Bazunu, and it's out for a West Ham corner, and the cross came in from the right from Bowen, and it deflected, and Bazunu had to make a brilliant save as it came off the boot of Cheleta Sarr. Well, there's still time, everybody. There's 5 minutes left of normal time, plus stoppage time. Cheleta Sarr, that's a good ball. Well timed for Perrot. Made a run down the left. He cuts inside Perrot. Inside him, he has his captain, James Ward-Prowse. Saints just need to keep the pressure on and create one good opening. Ward-Prowse from the left, whips it in right-footed. Onuachu's header off the crossbar, and Fabianski was beaten. It comes back to the Nigerian. Then the shot from Sulemana is over, and it's going to be a goal kick to West Ham. It was Walker-Peters actually with the second shot. But boy, there's Onuachu. That's what he's on the pitch for. Get the ball out, get across into the penalty area, and the big Nigerian hits the crossbar. It thuds off the crossbar. Fabianski was beaten, and Saints are unlucky. Down that far side, Onuachu's trying to hold it up. Is he getting fouled? Saints need a free kick. They need something, but they've got the ball. Lavia midway inside the West Ham half, drifting from left to right. Plays it across the pitch, and he's underhit it for Walker-Peters. And the referee looks at his watch, and we've had 3 minutes, and Saints send it forward, and West Ham have won a poor quality, edgy, tight game at the London Stadium.